Hey y'all, Daniel Gaines here. Just gonna give you a brief update on what's going on. The judicial assistant for the judge struck my motion for the hearing on the 28th. Didn't let me know until a week before, which means now I can't get it back into court for another fucking month, more than a month. All because they're playing games and the conspiracy is deep. But that's all right. It's easily provable. Conspiracy is easily provable at this point because of their actions. However, I have an end around, and y'all will find that out come Monday. Because come Monday, I have a date with a competent judge in a competent courtroom, which clearly means it's not one single fucking judge or courtroom in the state of Washington, because none of those fucking corrupt commie fucks are competent. They're all criminal little fucks. But anyway, I'll be going to Hillsborough. I'll be speaking with the judge on the record related to these void orders. And when the Missouri courts throw out these orders and say that they can't enforce any of them because they are in fact void, then I'll redo the motion to shorten time. And then the commissioner shouldn't, under the law, be allowed to deny it because, well, when it comes to relief from void orders, all judges / commissioners / decision makers have an obligation to relieve the adversely affected party from the void orders. So, whenever I submit this court document that these are in fact void, and the state of Washington doesn't promptly address it, it just means they're on the hook for more liability, more damages. And I already plan on, well, that's for a later date. But anyway, yeah, Monday I'll be going to a competent court, and I will have these orders deemed void. There's not a choice. Federal Rules Civil Procedure, Rule 60B, specifically point 4, states any other circumstances under which these orders are void. That's what Federal Rules of Civil Procedure 60B 4 says. Well, if you go and look at what makes a court order a void court order, it's not even a court order if it's void, it's just void. But what makes it void is a lack of subject matter, jurisdiction, and or a lack of personal jurisdiction in the matter. Well, the state of Washington lacked both. They lacked personal jurisdiction over all parties, including the minor child, and they lacked subject matter jurisdiction because we were all residents of the state of Louisiana. Again, all provable. Juliet's own court documents and court filings from 2004 prove this. Every fucking address is Louisiana. Nothing's Washington. So, I will be having these deemed void on Monday. And, yeah, also, since they want to play games, I'll give you all a little advanced preview of what I'm going to be doing. Since they decided to play games and engage in further conspiracy against rights and further deprivation of rights, and they're trying to keep me from getting this in court, delaying it out, pushing it back, and blah, 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 I've decided, since the hearing's not next week and I don't have to worry about that, instead I'm going to spend this week finishing up my mandamus. And I'm going to, because I'm already set up on the state Supreme Court's portal, so I'm going to get my mandamus done this week, between this weekend and Monday and Tuesday. By Wednesday, my mandamus will be filed with the state Supreme Court. And then, yeah, we'll see how these fucks want to keep playing this. Because when I file the mandamus with the state Supreme Court, I'm going to file it also in the child support matter that's pending for the court now. And then my attached declaration with the mandamus is going to piss them off. Because it's what it's going to say literally is what a declaration I'm submitting to the court is going to say is, fuck you criminals, here you go, now let's keep fucking playing your games. Because void orders in the state of Washington is sufficient grounds for a mandamus. And when you add to it the fact that it's been brought up 3 different courtrooms now with evidence, not just brought up to where they can check the evidence, but with the evidence actually submitted to the courts, filed as evidence, accepted as evidence by the courts. 3 different courts, 3 different clowns. Oh yeah, it's like that. And then you got Miles Russell, that fucking faggot, sitting there talking about how Judge Johnson found this, this, and this. This dude keeps adding fucking words into Judge Johnson's mouth. It's amazing how this dude's allowed to keep a job. I mean, he's acting as judge himself, putting words into things, doing things he wants to do in his own way. But watch, this little fuck, he's going to be out of a job. He's going to lose his law license, and he's going to have to pay me. And it's all because, like the rest of them, I've already removed his immunity. And when it comes to void orders, see, they're going to try and hide behind the statute of limitations and blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to void orders, the adversely affected party, me, there is no statute of limitations. So that means they can't get away from this. They are fucked. And it will be filed as a federal lawsuit. That's a guarantee. Just need that one piece of paper first. And come Monday, I'll have it. So that'll actually probably cause me to go ahead and file my federal lawsuit while I'm still waiting on these courts to play around. But I'll figure that out more Monday. See how I want to do that exactly. But until then, yep. Just wanted to give you all a brief update. Keep y'all posted. Peace.